Summertime, love will light the way. Go to shade at summer's heat. And here, rest in stillness. Man, it will all make sense then. I Ching, coming to the oracle here in summer. Advice, knowledge, inspiration, it's all there. A source you can ask anytime, any minute. And soon, my translation and my interpretation of the I Ching will be out in a book. Any publishers out there listening? Let me know. The I Ching. God. The I Ching this week for the week of August 7th, 2017. Wow. Yeah, we're coming to understand that big, big, big is not so great, 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 man. Big can be too big. And small can be too small. So we find the middle, the place of accumulation. That's what we're looking for, and that's what we want. And right now, we come to the place of number 9, the I Ching for August 7th, 2017. Zhao Chu, the small accumulating. Above is Sun, the root, the foundation, and the nourishing. And below, Qin Gan, heaven, energy, and spirit power. Never doubt, spirit power is there and watching you. Every day, every minute. The wisdom. You know, when the I Ching says you, it really is talking to you. Because you are we, and we are all together. Thank you. You're entering a time of great potential. Heaven awaits the lightning. Lightning beckons thunder. You are the thunder. Progress has been good, yet completion is elusive. Giving in and being stopped by frustration will take your power, and the goal, your goal, will slip further away. Be confident. Be confident that you'll find completion not quite yet. For completion now is not the benefit. The benefit is to focus on the present moment. Be here now, says Baba Ram Dass. Be here now. As you proceed on this road less traveled, you inevitably come up against the obstacles. You come against obstacles like guilt and shame and judgment. Gotta get the mouth working today. At this moment in time, these obstacles are showing at precisely the right time. Your inner strength, wrought by hard work and suffering, is at its zenith and is like a finely honed and sharpened sword. You've done it. Now, raise the sword and cut away the ties that bound you. The ones that have bound you to old patterns, empty relationships, both personal and in commerce. Yeah, be sure the ones that you're doing business with, that you're real straight about it, man. It's a relationship like no other. Egos get involved, creativity is there. It's not about me when you're in business, it's about business. In this moment, be the skilled warrior who knows that a sword this sharp, this sword of discrimination, has two edges. On one side, it can cut through a lifetime of ill-fated patterns, while on the other side, if you do not come to battle with pure and considered intent, this sword has the potential to slice away your resolve and leave you powerless, able to go no further. Your true power lies in the beauty of graceful, small, and well thought out movements. Man, that's it. Think about it. Well thought out movements. Proceed slowly and with a well-planned strategy. When the obstacles come, meet them head on. Reach inward. Reveal your badass shadow self, the self of darkness. That is the work right now. by digging deep, where you make the darkness useful as you reach in stillness to your authenticity, that of light and dark, yin and yang. Remember, you are all emotions, and you live in the humanness of dark and light. It's just that dramatic. In life's journey, we tend to suppress our dark side, what Jung called the shadow side. We're ashamed of it. No need to be, because it's in this shadow you find some pretty old, some pretty ugly stuff. And it's okay, because that stuff is there to be used. As you dig in, you're going to find your disappointments, your guilt, your feelings of being abandoned, and the things that you've been ashamed of or you've been shamed by. Think about that, how they shamed you, and let go of it. These are scars, but not scars that could not be overcome. You see, it's from this dark, this shadowy, potentially troubling unknown that negative patterns and self-doubt arise. Mostly the shadows denied and projected. We project it on our partners, on our friends, on our associates. That's where the danger happens. But then, if we dare, we can know our shadow. And therein lies your liberation from all the fear and the key to activating your intentions. Be fully aware when you dive into it that you are dancing with the dark side. And if your intent is not aimed to work for the greater good of all, you'll find yourself exposed as you move into the light, and you will be derailed, no doubt about it, as you come into the light. Don't mess with the dark side, man. Honor it. Meet your dark side head on in the full light of love, in the full light of acceptance, and with compassion. Doing this, it will dissolve, and in its place emerges a stronger, a lighter, a beautiful, a graceful, more sustainable you who will be loved and able to receive love, be able to receive abundance that you've desired. Think about it. You know, we say, well, I can receive love, I can receive abundance. Oh, yeah, you can, but you got to get these old patterns out of the way. You know that feeling when money comes in and then you turn around and say, whoa, where'd that money go? Man, you haven't done the work to hold on to it, you know. Like friends of mine said, hey man, I'm going to make a lot of money on this last run, and that's the last one. And then the plane goes down. Yes, that's what happens, you know. Operating without being aware of your truth and looking at your dark side is folly. All things contain both light and dark, yin and yang, and if you are too sunny, you'll not have influence or be trusted. Haven't you ever had that? You meet somebody and you say, what's your name, Pollyanna? They're so bright and so light. There's something off, man. If you allow yourself to operate from negativity, however, you will allow fear free reign. And what you really want in your heart of hearts will not come to fruition, as you will have been your own worst enemy. Don't operate from the light side, the side of light, but know your dark side. Sometimes you got to use it when you pull your sword. No danger. Just be aware that's where you're doing it, because the ego would say, hey man, hold on to this. Look how well this worked. Be on the dark side all the time. Yeah, try it. Sickness, sadness, divorce, separation, failure, really and truly, that's what comes. Don't expect perfection now. Be light, but not too light. Dark, but not too dark. Aim for balance without grasping onto outcomes. Listen to that again. Aim for balance without grasping onto outcomes. Now, if hearing this makes you smile and shudder at the same time, that's your truth. Act with small movements, including minimal verbal flourishes, and in this way you will hold in place the peace you have wanted, the peace you have deserved, and you will have success in small measure. Okay, Listen up. This is good for now. The power of the small. The power of the small is greater than great. Okay, chill, because completion is near. Gather your inner resources. You will need it as you reach into the darkness. What you'll find there will be very useful. And listen, have no fear and have no blame as you move into it and feel it. That's the idea. So we continue to move, huh? Moving toward completion, gathering our inner resources, reaching without fear into the darkness. When nearing your goal of completion, there's a tendency to want to rest, to take a break, and that's in the right order of things, for sure. But this is not the time. You see, there are a number of small tasks to be addressed at this juncture. Set your ambition aside for now. Attend to the small details. As you move on this path, you must have your vision clear. If you do, you'll dip into this consciousness you have to bring to light the negative beliefs about yourself and the world that have been blocking you. The words that you think can change the world. Change the way that you think if you're thinking negatively to the positive. Even if you don't quite believe it, change your thinking and it'll happen. What you find as you delve into the shadow, it may be shocking, like a big dark monster. But know that this monster in reality is really quite tiny. It's like a little toy monster. It cannot really harm you. It cannot stop you on your path to love, to health, and to abundance. We think sometimes this monster roars, but man, it's fronting. It really is just a little monster. Really and truly, that's blocking you from the love that you deserve. Don't reach for a conclusion now. This is not the time. Tie up loose ends. End what must be ended, and mend what must be mended. That's what this time's about. To end what must be ended, to tend to what must be mended. Moving forward does not only make for real progress. In times like these, progress will be made by going inward rather than forward, paying attention to the smallest things, things that might not seem to be relevant to your goal, might not seem relevant to the greater good. But you'll see it clearly. You see, now's the time to clear your mind of any chaos, any doubts or fears. So at this time, you can hone your skills, make strong your commitment, not to completion, but to living in a better way, the way of your truth and for the greater good. Hone your skills. You know, it can be really anything that is working for the positivity of you and the world. Hone your skills at surfing, really, at walking in mountains, in your meditation, in your Tai Chi, in your yoga, whatever it is. Hone your skills, be sharp. And in this time, consider your relationships and address the small things that you've ignored that have held you back from really fully loving, or letting yourself be loved, which is the big one. Ask for what you know you deserve. Do not be afraid. Check it out, man. The worst thing that could happen is somebody will say no. And then you know. This will bring clarity. And then you'll know what to do. When it comes to your projects, family, or health, deal with the small matters. Vow to remain authentic and to have honest, open communication with all those in your life. By dealing with small details, you can remove the obstacles that have blocked your path to wellness, to true love, to abundance, or spiritual evolution. Completion is near. Truly. Don't doubt it. No miedo, no fear. Clean up your desk. straighten the closets, clean out your car if you have one, balance your accounts, lighten your load. You know, in order to attract money, your money's got to be organized, and that's the truth, man. You don't organize your money, you're going to run into trouble, because money must be organized. You got to know where it is and how much there is and how much there isn't. This is going to lighten your load. Give away some of your stuff. Give it away, literally. Or, in metaphorically, give away the stuff that's blocking you. Just give it back to spirit. Let it be recycled. To bridge the energy in these times, this action of cleaning up your act will be of great benefit. These seemingly small gestures will pave the way toward what you want and toward what you deserve. And that is the truth, you see. The crux of this whole reading is well said in this traditional Native American prayer. O Great Spirit, may we cherish the gifts of our Creator. May we hold the beauty of the world close to our hearts. May we embrace the spirit of peace on earth. May there come to all people during this sacred season an abundance of the earth's greatest gifts: health, happiness, and enduring friendship. Yeah, that says it, huh? It's simple. It's simple, and it's very, very clear that these are the things that matter. Our health, our happiness, our enduring friendship. Be okay with it. Use this prayer every day. Sit in contemplation. At the beginning of each day, say the prayer. You find it's written in the text of the I Ching that I hope you're reading as well as listening. Use this prayer every day. It works. Prayers such as this open the way to the Tao, which is the way. You know, one would think that taking care of little details should be the simplest of tasks, yet we often get blocked from doing it. This is where the inner work begins. Take the time to look deeply into your thoughts about you. Be real about where you doubt yourself in your work, where you doubt your relationships, and where you doubt your spiritual practice. Acknowledge what you truly want and what you truly deserve. Now, to attain what you want, go inside. Clean up the inner recesses of your body, of your mind, and of your spirit. That's right. Look at them all. Clean up your mind. When you have negative thoughts, just change them. We all do it. You know, we all think those things that we would never act on. And that's not going to ever go away, really. We do it. But then when you have it, clean it up. You know? When you're thinking, oh man, I'd like to just choke that person. It's just say, I want to love that person. Really. It works. Look unabashedly at your dark side. Don't allow shame, don't allow guilt to cause you to avert your gaze. We all have a dark side, a shadow self. You see, hidden in these places are strengths that reside in human consciousness. Look to what you're ashamed of. Forgive yourself. In this way, you will retrieve your authenticity, which has been obscured by the dark. Don't be afraid. It's nowhere near as bad or as dangerous as your ego wants you to think it is, right? That voice says, don't go there, you're going to get lost. Don't worry about it, man. You can now be found. And that's the idea, getting ourselves prepared where we can be found in love, found in our spiritual practice, found by the divine. Huh? Do we find the divine, or does the divine find us? Okay, chicken and the egg maybe, but wow, I think it's certainly worth contemplating. We want to survive. We want to be fully loved. We want to be able to love freely. And it is this, that by looking deeply into the shadow side, examining fear, examining your shame, you can shine your brightest inner light so the world can see it, so you can see it. You see, your intention is most important now. As you see these shadowy things lurking in the hidden recesses of yourself, shift your intent to changing them and changing your energy. It is then that you'll be able to joyfully reach in and find the desired destination, the one of wellness, of peace, love, and abundance, all in proper measure. Walk this walk, not talk. Walk the walk. As you do, walk with dignity, integrity, compassion, kindness. Being diligent about your meditation practice or developing one can be of great importance now. Don't be afraid to hold the energy back and give yourself some moments of quietude and inner spaciousness. You know, meditation should be easy. I'm going to have up on the website some very simple guided meditations that you can use, and they'll help you to bring about those changes. You know, if we can find stillness 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 20 minutes a day, it's a big deal. You see, there's this vast place within yourself, this universe of possibilities, this place where you will again fall in love with life and of your own authenticity. We have a name for this. It's called gratitude. Big old capital G, attitude, man. Gratitude. In this way, you can feel the tribal unity of all struggling beings, and you will feel the heart of compassion. Know that guardian angels and guides do have your back, and you are safe. Just do the work and smile like the sun at midday. Hey, man, if anybody has experienced Joni Mitchell's music and it's meant something to you, light a candle for Joni. She's gone through some heavy health stuff. I had the pleasure of hanging out with her a bit. Not good friends, but I knew her. Sweet, artistic, powerful being. And like all of us, we get challenged, and she's got a big one now. So send her light, send her love. And be the love that you desire. And teach peace. Teach peace. Coming up in September, the Wisdom and Mystery School is presenting a seminar on consciousness in leadership in difficult times. A tremendous faculty, a tremendous place. It's going to be a powerful, powerful event. Check it out on the website. And dig the new website. Anybody, you can write to Vanessa and tell her what a good job she did, man. Ran this thing through and made it beautiful. I'm so grateful. So remember, September 22nd, 23rd, book it now. There's the thing they call the early bird special. You can save some money. But most of all, come. It's important. I leave you with the haiku that says love will light the way. Go to shade at summer's heat, and here rest in stillness. In la kesh alakin, I am the other you. And I like it that way. Yahoo! I do. I send you love that's very real. From here in the heat at the 20th parallel, it's a big mama. Be as big as you know you are, and know your limits. Be the love you desire. Teach peace as you walk your walk. In La Kesha La King. Namaste, my brothers. Namaste, my sisters. And gentlemen, my brothers, treat the women in your life like goddesses, because that's what they deserve as things are changing. And in doing that, you'll change the world. And you'll find you're so much more comfortable in your place, walking in your moccasins, as we honor the divine feminine. Don't forget it. I love you. Namaste. Love will light the way. Go to the shade of summer's heat and here rest in stillness. And check out at the bottom of the text, there's a link to the playlist of the songs that I've used in this week's I Ching. This has been done by request and joyfully. So you can click on it and you can listen to it. Get the songs, listen to the music, sing, dance, and be joyous. But let each one of you stand alone. For the pillars of the temple stand apart, and the oak and the cypress grow not in each other's shadow. Khalil Gibran. Namaste. Namaste.